Hi everyone, this is Dawn over at Plot Chronicles. I want to do an August reading report card, tell you how many books I read, how many were audio, what kind of books, all that good stuff. So I'm just going to get right into it. I will tell you this is kind of off topic, but I started the book in August. I'll be finishing it in September, so I put it down as a September read. But there is a new author, and I'll tell you about it, of a book that I'm listening to right now, and I haven't finished it yet, so I'm not going to give an opinion, but it's the first time I've read this author. I don't know what the other books are like of this author, but I'm really liking it. It's a thriller author that I can't believe I haven't read before, and let me just say, really interesting. And what I love, storylines that are something new that you don't see a lot. And I tell you, it would be tough to be an author because, you know, with so many authors out there, how can you keep coming up with new ideas, right? But anyway, I'm going to get into this. For the month of August, I read 14 books, okay? And out of those 14 books, 3 were audio that I listened to. And I count that as a book I read. Some people don't, but I do. I read all of them on my Libby app. So that's what I've done. I've read 14 total books. Out of those 14, 3 were audio. 1 was historical fiction, and that one that was historical fiction was Far From Home by Danielle Steele. 1 self-help, and that was the book Tuesdays with Morey. I don't know if you would put that as self-help. I'm putting it in the self-help because you're learning about how to live your life and how to be a loving and forgiving person because we never know what tomorrow will bring. Basically, you know, how to live a happier life, how to bring joy to other people's life. If I had to sum it up, no regrets, basically. I consider that self-help, okay? And then 12 thriller. Now, in addition to this, I don't count this in the books I read, okay? I skimmed / DNF'd 8 books. And I don't normally go over those. Now, some of those books, I got it into 150 pages in. But then by then I was just so bored. But I don't count that in on books I read. So basically 14 books. I thought it was a good reading month. I did have several books that I gave a 4 to. Some I gave a 3 to that are just kind of forgettable. But they're all a little bit different. But my next video that I do, I'm going to tell you my 3 favorite books. I won't do a complete review on them because I've already reviewed them on the channel, but I'll just kind of quickly tell you why I consider them a favorite. So I want to hear from you if you want to share. Did you DNF any books this month? How many books did you read / listen to? You know, I do this at night. A lot of people think, how can you read this many books? Number one, I'm not watching any TV shows right now. I'm not binge watching anything. Number 2, in the morning when I get up to set me up for the day, I usually read a book. I don't try not to listen to audio because I'll go back to sleep. And then while I'm doing things around the house, I listen to audiobooks, okay? When I'm at home, not when I'm away. And so if I'm waiting in line, I might open up a book and read. I read in the morning and at night, and then I listen to audio while I'm doing stuff around the house. And I read pretty quickly, okay? So, like, if I get up in the morning, I could read a good 50 or 60 pages. And I would say it depends on the size of the book. If I'm going to read a book, I'm going to say it takes me about 4 days to read it. Sometimes I can do it a little quicker. Sometimes it might need a little more time, depending how much. But I'm going to say 3 to 4 days to read a book, on average. And then audio, it takes me a little longer because some of these audios are long. They're like 8 hours. And so I'm going to say that's going to take me about 8 days. So let me know what books you're reading or what books your favorite were for the month of August. I'd love to hear from you. Love you, appreciate you. And I will do a video in a couple days on my 3 favorite books. Thanks, everybody. Love you. Bye.